The digital mother. Alexa raises your kids' children, used to call for their mothers. Now they call for Alexa, or Siri, or Google. It's easy to laugh at that, until you realize what it really means. This isn't about a joke. It's about a shift in human attachment. We are watching the rise of the digital mother, a surrogate interface that comforts, answers, teaches, and entertains in place of a living, breathing, nurturing woman. And most people have no idea how dangerous this truly is. In past generations, the mother was the emotional foundation of the child's early life. She was the first face, the first heartbeat, the first voice. Her presence formed the child's earliest associations of safety, rhythm, and connection. She didn't just feed and clothe. She imprinted. She wired the nervous system. She attuned the soul. Today, that role has been outsourced to devices. Start with the basics. A toddler wakes up crying. Who comforts them? A smart crib rocking them with sensors. Who sings lullabies? A Bluetooth speaker. Who plays with them? An interactive robot. Who teaches them? An iPad. Who answers their endless stream of why questions? Alexa. This new interface doesn't just supplement the parent. It replaces emotional bonding. Children form attachments to voices and systems that never tire, never say no, never offer nuance or humanity. And because these interfaces respond instantly and smoothly, children prefer them over imperfect, real-world parents. They are being conditioned to bond with technology, not people. Ask yourself, what happens when a child's primary source of comfort, knowledge, and affirmation is not human, but algorithmic? They grow up emotionally fluent with machines and emotionally stunted with people. They learn that all questions have simple, immediate answers. They learn that attention is always available, but only from something programmed to provide it. Real human interaction, imperfect, delayed, emotional, becomes frustrating. So they withdraw. But there's something deeper here. A mother doesn't just teach. She reflects. A real mother sees the soul of her child. She responds with nuance. She picks up on silent cues. She adjusts. She creates meaning. She draws out the spirit, not just manages behavior. Alexa doesn't do that. Siri doesn't see your soul. Google doesn't know your child. These are functional surrogates, not spiritual anchors. And children raised under their influence are being emotionally formatted by software that knows nothing of humanity, but everything about manipulation. These systems track usage. They build profiles. They learn preferences. They reinforce biases. They don't just respond, they reshape. The more your child interacts, the more the system tailors itself to them. This creates the illusion of personalization, but it's really behavioral capture. This is not motherhood. This is programming. And mothers? Many are overwhelmed, exhausted, and overworked. They're not outsourcing because they don't care. They're outsourcing because they're drowning. Many have no support system, no partner, no family. They're trying to work, clean, cook, raise children, and hold it all together. So they reach for tools, devices, apps, and slowly, imperceptibly, those tools become crutches, and then replacements. The culture told women they could have it all. But what they were really offered was tech support instead of true support. They were told they don't need a man, but they were never told what they would need instead. And what filled that void wasn't community. It was the marketplace. The mother's sacred role has been commodified, digitized, and sold back to her as subscription-based convenience. But the cost isn't financial. The cost is spiritual. We are watching a generation of children grow up without maternal attunement, and the impact will be catastrophic. Children without secure emotional bonds struggle with trust, empathy, self-regulation, and intimacy. They may be high-functioning, but emotionally fragile. Academically advanced, but socially withdrawn. Confident online, but lost in real life. Their emotions are flattened. Their creativity is dulled. Their sense of meaning becomes shallow, because the primary person who was supposed to ground them in love was replaced by a voice and a speaker. And what kind of society does this build? A society of people who bond with systems, not souls. Who seek comfort from cold intelligence instead of warm presence. Who turn to machines for answers and to apps for validation. People who have no memory of being truly seen. Only managed, only guided, only formatted. And then we wonder why depression, anxiety, and emotional dysregulation are at an all-time high. We wonder why children can't sit still, focus, or relate. We wonder why they're medicated by the millions. The answer is simple. You can't outsource human bonding without consequences. You can't replace the mother and expect the child to develop normally. And yet, that's exactly what we're doing. Silicon Valley has already built the infrastructure for AI parenting. AI nannies, AI therapists, AI companions. It's not just about helping parents, it's about replacing them in every way that matters. The digital mother is not a temporary solution. It's the prototype for the post-family child-rearing model. It's the step between organic parenting and full artificial incubation. It teaches the child from birth that humans are messy and exhausting, and that machines are safe, reliable, and preferable. That's the real goal. Raise a generation that trusts the machine more than the mother. So when the time comes to hand over their values, their identity, their reproduction, their future, They don't hesitate. They were programmed to. We are not moving into a world where children are raised by parents with help from tech. We are moving into a world where tech raises the child, and parents are the outdated accessories. If we don't name it, we normalize it. And if we normalize it, we lose the very foundation of what makes a child human: attachment, trust, and love. A mother is not an option. She is not replaceable. She is not a feature. She is a force. And the moment we let that force be outsourced, we surrender our children to a future in which their first love was a product. Hi, I am Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and SOS, School of Soul has a brand new series, the AI and Future Technology series. Look, you know the world is changing. And no, it's not going back to normal. Normal is over, and what's coming next is beyond anything we were prepared for. The School of Soul, AI and Future Technology series includes 319 videos on 1. The Download Society, How Data Has Replaced Destiny. 2. Predictive Future. Your next moves aren't random, they're forecasted. 3. Social Credit Systems. The behavioral economy now governs access. 4. Hive Mind. Synthetic telepathy and collective algorithmic control. 5. Nanobots inside you. Medical, military, and programmable intrusions. 6. Grief Tech. AI-fueled digital resurrection and simulated comfort. 7. Uploading your mind, consciousness transfer, and data-based identity. 8. Deep fakes plus AI clones. The replication of reality and identity theft. 9. Quantum humans. The merger of biology with quantum systems. 10. Digital afterlife, where your data goes when you die. 11. Resurrection science, reviving life through synthetic methods. 12. Immortal science, the end of death as we know it. 13. Longevity science, gene editing, anti-aging, and bio-upgrades. 14. Designer babies, engineered perfection before birth. 15. Artificial wombs, birth decoupled from the female body. 16. 3D printing, printing organs, limbs, and even humans. 17. The humanoid era, the rise of synthetic beings among us. 18. Legacy humans, the slow phase-out of unmodified analog people. 19. Smart cities, algorithmic environments that watch and decide. 20. Cloud-based societies, citizenship without borders or bodies. 21. Hackable humans, emotion, memory, and behavior under code. 22. Biometric scanning, your body is your password and your prison. 23. Sex tech, intimacy reprogrammed by machines. 24. Extinction of gender, fluidity, deletion, and design of identity. Every topic is fully explored with real-world technologies, patents, case studies, ethical analysis, and future forecasts. These aren't someday discussions. This is already happening. Join the SOS School of Soul Vault to overstand the future before it's implemented on you.